What's up, guys? It's your girl Jessica, aka Miss Bikini Girl. So we are about, what, 7.5 weeks out from my next show. So this is kind of one of my many vlogs, and I'm going to take you guys with me to the grocery store so I can kind of show you guys what I'm going to be prepping for the next week and what I eat on my bikini prep. So let's go. Okay, so you guys are going to come in the grocery store with me. I got my list of goodies, and yeah, let's go. So, list is ready. Grab a cart. I always wear my jacket because I'm always so cold in the grocery store. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, so let's go. We are in the produce aisle, and there's so much good greens right now. So I'm going to show you guys what I get. I got the baby spinach. This is one of my favorites. I use this in my shakes, and I use this for my egg whites. I use this as just a side or side salad in between my meals. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Alright, so let's go. And then I also use a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette with my salads, cucumbers. Let's grab, so I'm going to grab some cucumbers. Another tip, cucumbers are great when you're super close to your show. If you ran out of your macros, you definitely can take a cucumber and eat that. And that's what I do. It's kind of just water, but it's a snack. Put some pepper on it. I'm actually going to take these. And I always make sure I look at to see like what, if it's a good cucumber or not. Asparagus, super healthy for you, super healthy. I know some people don't like it, but you have green beans, asparagus, yellow squash, zucchini. I personally don't do broccoli. It makes me bloat, so you just want to pay attention to your body when you are prepping. Just kind of see like what veggie works for you and what doesn't. So I'm going to grab some asparagus. Another green, which is my favorite, is green beans. So I'm going to go ahead and get that. And I always do the serving size on the bag. So go ahead and grab them too. And the reason why I do two to three different veggies is I like to switch it up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get some organic zucchini too. I like that. I love zucchini. You can cut your zucchini up, cut it up, put it in your foods, whatever, or eat it by itself. Alright, come along. We're going to grab some complex carbs. Another one of my favorites, some good complex carbs, is sweet potatoes. Great to fuel your body, keeps you together with your energy levels, and great for a post-workout or a pre-workout. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of those. I typically get about a couple, 6 to 7, because I want them to last me for a while. Alright, so my next favorite, all these are my favorite. Once you start prepping, you get used to it. You just start eating all this healthy stuff and it just becomes a lifestyle. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some avocados. I always like to grab the harder ones because they do go bad pretty fast. So I'm going to grab about 5. And I like these in my shakes. I like these on my toast. I like these with my eggs. Sometimes just by themselves. And I always make sure they're hard, so they're not soft, so they won't go bad. Got avocados. Now we're in another aisle. Some more complex carbs. So one of my favorite is, I love brown rice. And the reason I get this minute brown rice is 0 sodium, but Sodium is still good for you guys, so you either have the option of this or the little packs which you can take to work, which is pretty cool. This has sodium, this one doesn't. So you want to make sure you're reading your labels. This is a big thing. So I definitely like the brown rice, so I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 of these because it's always good when you're in prep. You want to make sure that you are stocked up for the week and that you're not running to the grocery store every 2 days. So, okay. So the next is, I love the sugar-free jelly. This is good. I use this on my rice cakes, just plain rice cakes, salted, whatever. It's super good. And then a little tip that's really cool is you can, I used to always do regular peanut butter, but now Maranatha, I believe I said that name right. She's probably the best almond butter ever. So I always get this. My favorite. So these 2 are my favorite. You can actually make a PB-based sandwich with your rice cakes if you didn't know. So I do love almond butter. So I do almond butter and I do the sugar-free jelly. So we're going to go ahead and grab these 2. Alright. All the bodybuilders know this. This is our typical favorite aisle, rice cakes. So I generally eat basically a bag less than a week, probably in like 3 days. So I always do the lightly salted, fat-free. And my favorite ones, because I love sweets and I always have a sweet tooth, but this is more on an off season. So on your off season, these are my favorite with peanut butter, almond butter. Super good. But we're gonna go ahead and just get these because Coach is not gonna allow this. So my favorite. And we're gonna get the salt-free ones too. Alright, epic fail. Well, couldn't do it in there, so I guess you guys will just kind of like, I'll tell you what I was gonna buy, but you know, just some veggies and rice cakes and almond butter, but I'm gonna figure out another spot where I can actually show you guys since we kind of got turned down here, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're here at Wolf's Produce Market. We're gonna go ahead and go inside and get some fresh veggies and fruits for my 7.5 weeks out, so let's go. Alright, so I got my grocery list ready in hand, so let's go. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna grab a bag. So, I love cucumbers. Okay guys, so I'm at the cucumber area. Tip for cucumbers. Your macros are done. You can eat as many cucumbers as you want. I love cucumbers. So I'm going to go ahead and grab about 3. And I always look to make sure they're clean. Alright, we're going to put them in the bag. Now let's go over here. So many fresh fruit. I love it. Best way to shop, you guys. Alright, what do we have over here? Oh my gosh, look at these sweet potatoes. So, if you didn't know, now you know. We have the sweet potatoes over here, the smaller ones, which I absolutely love. And then we have these are sweet potatoes, but since they're bigger, you can call these yams, which you can definitely probably make some sweet potato pies out of these bad boys. Grab some of our... These potatoes are huge, you guys. Like, it's the size of my head. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to get the little ones because I just like to cut them up and dice them and put them in the oven and just bake them with cinnamon, simple. So I'm going to go ahead and I just kind of look at them to make sure that they're right. I'm going to grab a bag full of these. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to get some, we have some yellow squash, which I'm just not really a big fan of, but I do like this on the side for my chickens and my ground turkey. Cut these up, slice them, bake them, air fry them, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some zucchini squash. I'm going to grab about 3 of them. There's some bigger ones. Yum! How cool is this, you guys? So we got fresh farm eggs from a farm, and we have kale. Kale is amazing. I'm not going to get any eggs today because I have a whole bunch, but look at, we have so many eggs, brown eggs. And we're going to go go ahead and grab some asparagus. We have some green beans, so fresh asparagus, fresh green beans. So let me go get a bag. I absolutely love asparagus, and why I love asparagus is because super healthy for you, great for on prep. So we're gonna get 2 of those. Then we're gonna come over here. We got some beets, radish. I'm not a big fan of beets or radish. We have cauliflower, baby spinach, which I absolutely love spinach, so we're going to go ahead and grab this. What else? Brussels sprouts, onions. And we got some plantains, but Coach will not allow me to have that. So, and I try to definitely stay away from fruit because of the sugar. So I try to cut fruit out at about like 7, 8 weeks. I love apples though. I do apples for carbs right after I work out if I'm just in a rush and I need to eat something. So, but we have some dried oranges over here. This place is awesome. But I think that's about it. And this is just my produce shopping for now, but thank you for joining me and my 7.5 weeks out with my next show, and you guys can kind of see what I'm eating, and most of it is definitely a lot of greens. So we are finally done at Wolf's Produce Market, and I got a bunch of goodies, some greens for the next couple days for prep. Don't forget to eat your greens, people. But thank you for coming along with me while I vlog to show you guys kind of inside of my prep, my bikini show that is coming up. So stay tuned, we're going to do some more vlogging.